So alright guys, welcome back to another session of How Haven't You Played That? Featuring kind of Alan Wake, because we finished the main game, but we still have Alan Wake's American Nightmare to do, which is kind of like a DLC for the game, except it's a bit bigger, it's its own standalone thing. So yeah, I'm just going to play through that as well and kind of tack it on to the overall Alan Wake saga of How Haven't You Played That? So let's just jump in and see if it gives us any more closure than the ending of the base game did. Well, we're definitely not in... Are we in Night Springs, or is this going to be a lead-up to us going back to Night Springs? No, there's the tour bus. So what is going on? Because last we remembered, like, Alan Wake should have been... That's Barry. Okay. Because, like, last we remembered, Alan Wake should have been, still, like, in the cabin writing the story, but then there was also Mr. Scratch, who was like our thing that our friends saw, so maybe everybody else went back to normal. Oh shit, because they did mention about Alan Wake writing from Night Springs.
He is part of a conflict between darkness and light that is both ancient and eternal.
This is kind of cool. It's the first time we've seen the live action stuff in really good quality.
He is chasing a dangerous quarry, the Herald of Darkness. His evil doppelganger, known only as Mr. Scratch.
Of course, Mr. Scratch. And also, whenever they say Mr. Scratch, they don't actually say Scratch. The Scratch turns into an actual, like, record scratch sound in dialogue.
I'll catch you eventually!
But of course, Mr. Scratch.
But what are you gonna do then? By then, I'll have had my hands on everything you love.
Oh boy. So, does that mean that Zane was using us all along? Like, I don't understand Thomas Zane then if Mr. Scratch is evil. Because that kind of throws his character helping us under the bus a bit, in terms of, like, theories.
The man has been brutally spat out from the darkness that surrounds the shores of our reality. He has come to fight a decisive battle in Night Springs.
Oh, do we get, like, the narrator narrating over us the entire time? Is that the thing? Whoa! They changed the HUD a bit. Wow, this looks way better. How much later did this game come out? Like, why does this look so much... I actually want to check this really quickly. I don't know when this came out. When did Alan Wake American Nightmare come out? As opposed to when... It came out in 2012. And the original Alan Wake came out when? God damn it. Wikipedia, show me... Oh, so it was 2 years after the original Alan Wake, so I guess they had a fair amount of time. Okay. Anyway, I'm assuming still all of the mechanics are probably similar, it just looks like everything's a bit more cleaned up. And Alan is wearing different clothes, he's not wearing his usual... Oh god, inanimate object shit right away. I was gonna say Alan isn't wearing his usual, like, jacket with elbow pads. I guess they kind of have to teach us the mechanics again. But damn, this one looks way nicer. Checkpoint reached. Grab the gun, you say. Oh, there. Yeah, we don't have to hold B to pick shit up anymore. Oh, do we get attacked by a shadow right away? Shadow people look kind of cooler now. Although, they still are similar. Oh, do you not get rid of the...
It's gonna be like that again, huh?
Yeah? Well, I'm confused as to how we're here. Okay, wait, so just put... So, putting the flashlight on them without focusing anymore doesn't seem to do anything. Get away from me, biker man. It's weird having all of the HUD items in different areas now, because didn't ammo used to be in the top, or am I crazy? Or maybe it was in the bottom left. Like the
In
flashlight
another
is
life,
different now.
The man was a writer.
Health is different.
He still practices that art, forging weapons of war out of ideas. But the violent
Radar is
currents that
different.
brought him here have scattered the pages he has written.
Yeah. I feel like they've set up this HUD and everything to look really nice in like a new game. 53. Holy shit. How long is American Nightmare actually? Well. Oh, it's 1 out of 21, so there must be different chapters then.
My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer. I didn't become one overnight. Like most
different way to
writers,
do the manuscript
I struggled
pages
with it.
too.
A short story here, an article there. Then I got lucky and spent a year as a staff writer on the Night Springs TV show. It wasn't the great American novel of my fantasies, but it taught me discipline and craft, and the difference between wanting to be a writer and actually writing.
I see. So I guess, yeah, there was 2 years between this, so for a lot of other people it wouldn't have been such a big jump in difference in quality whenever as it is for me. But yeah, so if this is your first time, a little late to do the intro, but this is your first time joining, Haven't You Played That is a series that I do where I play through games that are critically acclaimed or really well known, that I just somehow have not gotten around to and played. Basically games that would make you say to somebody, how have you not played that? So in the original case, it was the first Alan Wake. Since Alan Wake, when it came
The
out,
lights of
was...
the motel promise safety.
I'm gonna shut up.
The
This guy
man
talks, I
senses
guess.
that the solution to his predicament begins there.
But I guess when the original Alan Wake came out, it was pretty like critically acclaimed and well known and well received as far as I remember. It might not have been as big as like Final Fantasy VII or some of the other games I've played.
And from dark depths runs a steady flow of monsters. The man recognizes the hand of his evil double in this.
Great.
He knows he must put an end to this madness.
Steady stream of monsters is not fun. That's a lot of enemies also. Do I run? Because usually I wouldn't run. Yeah, it's telling me to run. That's what I'm reading. This is how they teach you how to sprint.
Stay here now.
Although I remember the previous Alan Wake used to get tired way too fast when he was sprinting. Do I have unlimited sprinting? Because usually I wouldn't run away from enemies, because, yeah, I guess I have unlimited running now. That's cool. Is this like a more open world Alan Wake? The safe haven formed by a bright light heals you. Yeah, that's still a thing. And then the bright light goes away. So I'm supposed to keep running, aren't I? Wow, I mean, it's pretty brightly lit here. Weapon crates. Okay. Is this like a... Oh, I need 3.
Hello?
So is this straight up just like a... First off, why are we in Arizona? Are the enemies chasing me? Like... I guess they are moving, technically. I wanted to look around and see if I could find any manuscript pages. There's something over here. Ammo. Flare gun. Shotgun ammo, but I don't actually have a shotgun. Oh shit, you even slow down now when you run with the, I want to see what that TV has. You even slow down now when you switch weapons to run. Did I finish my whole thoughts on how you play that? Anyway, so,
Hell,
might not
this
be
isn't gonna be good.
as critically acclaimed or well known as like Final Fantasy VII or other games I've played, but I'd still say it's a critically acclaimed-ish game.
I'm sorry, I'm not very good with gadgets.
Who's crying? This is weird.
That's more like it.
That's just a random man with a tie?
I'll be right with you. I just gotta do this one thing.
Did we like stop writing when
I like it
everybody else
quiet.
thought we got away? Just gonna grab these flares.
Why this is happening? Why am I doing all this? Why am I so hell-bent on ruining your life?
That's a question.
You're cramping my style. You've got money, fame, everything you could want. But you don't know what to do with it. I do. I'm getting all the things you never had the balls to go for. Having more fun, too.
So, what are you doing right now? Interrogating or murdering someone?
Do you know the real difference between us?
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm not afraid to be the center of attention. This poor slob's just collateral damage, really. I mean, made some information out of him earlier. But this part? This is just for kicks.
Okay.
So quiet.
Cool, I guess. I'm just assuming that... See, the thing is, I was hoping going into this that this would explain some of the things we were left unexplained with from the base game, especially since it came 2 years later. I feel like it's just gonna raise more questions than answers at this point. Oh. I feel like these red boxes are not a thing that exists, are they? Oh shit, there's an actual person. What the fuck? I mean, no, it's pretty uncommon to find people during nighttime when there's all the things around. Can I do anything here? I want to go over to this car. Like, they told me to run, basically, which is why I ran, but I feel like there might... Can I drive this? I kind of hope I never have to drive cars, but... Ooh, shit.
It's a little sad how many problems you can solve with buckshot.
Okay, I can't get any more shotgun ammo, really? Like, I don't want to go all the way back up there and see the shadows, because it told me to run away, basically. That was a spooky sound. But I also want to explore, because I don't want to miss any manuscript pages. At the same time, I'm sure it'll lead me out to some of these areas at some point. We'll leave the diner for now, and we'll go to the motel. Look at the garage and do all that shit. Got the usual thing with batteries, though. Shotgun. Pistol. Everything else seems mostly the same. It just looks and kind of just feels a lot better. Wait, are these unlimited ammo boxes? Oh, that's new. I see a radio over there. Do we still get to hear Pat Maine? I kind of doubt it, but...
Well, here you are, about to enjoy another cool Arizona night.
Yeah, okay,
with me,
good.
Eddie Rodman, the host with the most. Hey, any of you guys remember Old Gods of Asgard?
How far can I go away from them?
Man, I actually saw them twice back in the
Like from the radio.
I was just a kid then, but my dad
Not that
was
far.
in a club, and he'd sneak me in to see bands all the time, you know. Talk about an education. Anyway, great band, couple of great albums, solid fan base, and then they kind of dropped off the face of the earth. Well, now, almost 4 decades later, they're making a comeback. And let me tell you, these boys have seen a lot of road. There's some serious rock and roll veterans, because they weren't too young even back in the day. Well, now I've got Odin and Tor Anderson, 2 of the original Old Gods, in the studio with
So
me.
did Barry
Manager,
drop us?
Barry Wheeler.
Because we went crazy, or what happened there?
Great to be here, Eddie.
Yeah, hey. Hello! Now, boys, let me just come around and say this.
Also, Odin and Tor technically murdered some lady, or knocked her out at
Make the
least.
Stones look young.
But did any of that really happen? Like, it was never clear if the people of Bright Falls ever, like, understood what the hell was going on in their town, or if they actually comprehended people dying or other things happening.
And then you stopped playing altogether after that. Why? And what made you do a comeback after all this time?
Well, it was a sad thing. See, the original bass player for Old Gods, Fat Bob Balder, passed away in...
Leukemia! Bob had leukemia, poor bastard. Yeah, after that we didn't feel like playing no more.
That's made
Long
up,
story
maybe.
short, I ran
Maybe
into
not.
these guys up in Washington, and it was obvious to me that they still got it. So I figured, hey, let's make some music, right? And they went for it.
Now, Barry, you were a literary agent before.
Oh, do we learn?
Yeah, and you were very successful. You represented Alan Wake.
Oh, we disappeared?
Under mysterious...
Yeah, that's... Hey, I just want to talk about Old Gods tonight. Is that cool? Can we do that?
Okay, so Mr. Scratch didn't technically replace us then?
The program, we'll hear the new Old God single. Stay tuned, folks.
Do we...
At least Barry landed on his feet.
Huh. So where the hell have we been then if this is our first time hearing about Barry? Like, don't we care about finding Alice? Slash, wouldn't she have tried to find us or something? Assuming that everything that happened came true? Anyway, let's go talk to mechanic person now. It kind of looked like a lady, but also kind of looked like a guy. No, it's a lady.
Hey, it's you.
What do you mean it's you?
There. You remember me, right? Emma? Emma Sloan?
No?
I think you might have something that belongs to me.
And what?
Really?
Typewritten page?
Oh, yeah, that's weird. I did find a page like that. I don't even know where it came from. It was all this weird stuff about the oil derrick and a satellite.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, well, I don't know how
Okay,
you
the
knew
facial
I had
animations
it,
still
but
suck
I
balls.
guess it's yours. Listen, what's
God,
this
they just
all
move
about?
around
There are
weird
these
and
really creepy
robot-y.
guys hanging around the oil derricks. There's something really weird about them.
They're dangerous. I'm gonna deal with them. Try to stay out of their sight, okay? And stay in the light.
Like, they look like
hate the
they're
light.
moving like robots, aren't they? I'm gonna...
Just to
Sure.
be clear, you should know that we haven't actually met before.
Sure we have, Mr. Wake. Remember you stayed at the motel here.
Don't think so.
The guy you're talking about just looks like me, even if he uses
Oh
my
shit,
name.
nail gun?
He's behind all this trouble.
Oh, I thought, now that you mention
Why
it,
do I
I
want a
guess
nail
your
gun?
aura
Rapid
looks
fire?
a lot nicer than his, actually. I'm very sensitive to things like that.
Are you? Now there's like a
a bunch of
dialogue
stuff I
thing
need
now.
to find.
The things mentioned on that page? Well, there's a lot of old crap lying around this place.
Great, thanks.
I feel like
You
I'm...
should be able to find everything, except the satellite, obviously. Are you gonna tell me what this is?
I don't think that'd go over too well.
I'm
Why don't you
confused.
let me be the judge of that?
Fine. The page is a formula for rewriting reality. Either I use it to close a strange portal to a place that isn't in our world, or shadowy serial killer monster things keep pouring out of there.
Yeah, you were right the first time.
I feel like I should use the nail gun
You can
because
think
it's the
what you
whole
want
thing on
about
like the
me,
cover
but
art
there's
for this
still
game.
bad guys around. Be careful.
Well, you might be nuts, but I've seen the way they move, the way they look. I'll buy that.
They're called Taken. They aren't really human. Not anymore.
And they're climbing out of the oil well? What, do they have secret headquarters down there, or...?
No, that's just where the point of connection is. It's a
Why
hole
are
that
we
leads
so
to,
robot-y
well,
in the fucking
it's a really nasty
cutscene?
place. That's why I need to close it.
And the guy who looks like you opened it, because he was hanging around the oil field before.
Probably.
It's around, unfortunately.
So, we are in the real world right now. Did we just decide to screw off and live in Arizona or something?
Thanks for helping me.
It's a lot of fucking dialogue.
I wish I thought you were just a nutcase.
Actually, I kind of expected you to.
Me too.
Oh my
But I feel like
god.
this is how it's supposed to go. Isn't that weird?
Not really. I get that a lot in my line of work.
What do you do anyway?
I'm a writer.
Obviously.
What was that
Dude,
you
why are
said
there
about my aura?
I keep doing these because I
Oh,
like to get all this stuff
I'm
done,
very
but it's kind of
spiritual,
interesting
you
that
know.
there's
I
so
can
much
see
random
auras,
dialogue.
But I only use it for healing and helping people. I'm like a wise woman, you know? I give people insight and advice.
Look,
Oh yeah, look
just
at our
because I
shirt
say
going
crazy
nuts.
things doesn't mean I believe everything.
Don't be like that. Maybe you should take a few crystals with you if you're going out there. It might be dangerous. They soothe your
Crystals?
energies and focus your mind. It's fantastic.
And they help me take out the bad guys?
Oh, well, no, not as such.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm...
Or I have some wonderfully potent herbal detox suppositories.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Am I moving backwards? Kind of look like I was moving backwards. Okay, are we done? Suppositories are things that go in your butt, by the way, which is probably why he backed off so fast. Anyway,
The
got a nail
champion of
gun.
light recognizes the
Any more?
page he got from the woman. It is a
Yeah.
weapon of his own design, custom engineered to destroy the
Oh, I should
dark
look at the
portal.
page.
If he recreates the conditions of the page, a great power will be unleashed.
So we are literally just in like an open world area now. Damn, they changed a lot
At
of
the
shit.
oil derrick, the wheel had been jammed in place and turned until the oil gurgled and flowed thick and flammable. The warning lights were blinking in a fast rhythm, bright and steady, powered by the battery. The Kasabian CD was playing in the boombox, all distorted guitars and intense beat. High above, some piece of orbital junk or another collided with the satellite, knocking it radically off course. Trailing debris, it screamed down from the skies at an impossibly steep angle. All that high-tech engineering reduced to nothing more than a bullet that would destroy whatever it hit.
Okay, so we're calling down a satellite, basically. That's my understanding. Did I look back here? No. I don't think I looked anywhere around this gas station. Car? Why is nobody else or whoop? The mini map on the top line corner of the screen shows your current objectives. Also shown. What are safe havens? Just the lights, I guess. Blinking question marks mean manuscript pages nearby. I see. What gets them to come back? Oh boy. So this is literally just like open world.
I know that when I
Kind
arrive,
of. That's
the clarity
interesting.
of vision I have now
I guess that's
may
kind of the way
disappear.
video games were going in
I've
2012.
made my plans.
And are at
I
now.
prepared for this. But I know the transition from the dark place will be hard on me. And not just physically. It may affect my mind, my memory. These pages should help me remember and focus. That's worked for me before. Even if that fails, I think I will be able to trust my instincts. I'm navigating my own story. I'm hoping I'll know where to go and what to do, even if the details elude me.
Okay. So where does American Nightmare actually fit in the overarching, like if they were to make an Alan Wake 2, which I'm assuming they're gonna do at some point.
Wait. Whoa!
Jesus. Oh boy. Where'd the other one go? This is much more fast-paced. Like, the flashlight
That's one thing down.
focus and then it immediately charges back up to full when you stop using it. Because I noticed also that, yeah, like I was showing before, if you just keep the flashlight on them, even if you don't, like, focus it, it still gets rid of, like, light on them. Which I thought was kind of interesting, because that's a pretty big change from normal Alan Wake. This game is very much different. Well, it's different and similar, obviously. Manuscript page. There's a weird sound.
To
Devil
change
is in the
reality,
details.
you nudge it into the right direction.
Are these
Your version of it
pages
is
in
there,
order? I'm kind of
waiting.
doubting they are.
It wants to come true. All you need to do is help it achieve its potential. The devil is in the details. You change the details.
Otherwise, it might be
of the
better to
scene
read all
match
these in
those on the
order if
page.
they actually are
If you get the
chronologically in
details
order
right,
from his
if
writing.
you achieve that critical mass, the shift will come, and the rest of your new reality overrides the existing paradigm.
But these kind of just seem
The
like
line,
random
no matter
thoughts
how
instead of
outrageous,
chronological
is now the
things.
truth.
Interesting. God, this game, I'm not gonna lie, feels so much better. Right, why did I get a checkpoint for that? I see something flashing over there. Oh, whoa, that was glitchy.
The enemy tears itself in two
Oh.
to avoid the hated light. It becomes weaker, but more numerous. Such is the arithmetic
That's
of
new.
horror.
Can I kill these things? Now, what happens if I shine light on them when they're at that point? Does they get even smaller, or is that the smallest this thing will go? I saw...
That was just messed up.
Yeah, it was. The problem I have with the page manuscripts showing up on the map is that they disappear sometimes if I'm not actually looking.
The reality we take for granted is softer, more adaptable than we think. Under correct conditions, you can reshape it, turn it into almost anything you want. When it happens, almost nobody notices. It's not that we forget, it's that after the change, there's nothing to remember. Only those who have been directly touched by the powers that can shift reality are aware of the changes.
Okay.
Many are driven mad by it. Others can cope. I'm one of those people. And I know how to wield that power to rewrite reality.
So wouldn't Barry be one of the people who is technically touched by it, and also Odin and Tor and shit? And Sarah Breaker, Sheriff? Anyway, going back to talking about Alan Wake 2. If they do eventually continue this, I would imagine, based off of what little information we know so far... Oh, no gun ammo. What little information... Ooh, carbine rifle, yeah.
Something tells me I'm really gonna need the extra firepower.
Get the CD.
That's two. Just one more to go.
Really unclear as to when I should actually use the shotgun or the rifle or whatever. Or like even flares now, since it seems like so much faster paced. But I would say Alan Wake 2 is probably going to be like about, based on what little we know so far, or I know, playing through American Nightmare, it seems like it'd be about the time between the first Alan Wake and American Nightmare, maybe. Unless American Nightmare actually answers that, which it might. That's a page probably, right? Yeah. This is interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about open world. Obviously, it's gonna
Some
have
of the
limits,
taken
I
aren't
assume.
protected by the darkness like their comrades. Instead, their aversion to light is so extreme that they literally split into two when they encounter strong light. It leaves the two halves weaker, but of course, there's strength in numbers. It's a disturbing development. The dark presence I faced 2 years ago was powerful, but it didn't have much in the way of imagination. Clearly, the same cannot be said of Mr.
So, I'm wondering if Mr. Scratch has a different name? Because clearly every time somebody tries to pronounce the name, it fuzzes out. So... Also, I like how the game, this starts and it's like, yeah, he's full on evil. How far can we go? I'm just exploring right now. I could get the final piece of the thing. I'm just genuinely curious how far I can run in the direction. Like, are there invisible walls that are going to stop me? Is there a limit for how far I can go? Thank God there's no stamina limitation. See, the fact that it's getting all dark and weird like this makes me think I'm at a limit. Unless this is a thing that's just happening. Wait, do I have a stamina limitation? I seem to actually be running slower. I guess I do. Okay, so I'm guessing it gets all spooky like that, and if you keep going, it just... Or fuck. Random enemy spawns. Huh. So now I'm actually curious as to whether it went all fuzzy like that. I should count how many nail gun bullets I need. I'm actually curious as to why, if it went fuzzy like that because it was spawning enemies or because I got to the edge of the world map. I'm gonna guess it's because it was just randomly spawning enemies. But I'm thinking that when you get to the end of the world map, it goes fuzzy like that, and then it'll just like straight up kill you or kick you back if you keep going too far, which is, I guess, debatably nice. I didn't actually want to get the item yet, but okay. You know what would be kind of interesting? If it automatically used a whatchamacallit. What am I thinking? Should I grab it right now? I probably have to go do something with them anyway.
The man has found the battery, but it is empty.
Yeah, there we go.
Need to be recharged.
Flares. It's kind of nice we have more NPC interaction shit. Let's just look. I mean, I might as well go back to the free ammo box and get more ammo for the nail gun and also the carbine rifle I got. Well, I have way than enough pages to open this shit too. Oh shit.
I guess it's about time I went full auto.
That was a bad joke. It wasn't even really a joke, was it? Oh wait, it says there's a page here. Like right here. There's definitely a page right in the room. How do I get in here? I almost feel like I'd prefer like the Magnum because it seems more ammo like conservative. But whatever. We got free ammo boxes, so not really a big deal. Feels like that's a really small Uzi, isn't it? Shit, I wasn't paying attention to the manuscript tracker. There's gotta be something up there, right? What other collectibles are there? There's not just gonna be them. I kinda know they're gonna do coffee thermoses again, so I guess it's just the radio stations and the TVs and the manuscript pages. Okay, yeah, I get it. It's in this fucking house. Is there a way to get in through the back door? Maybe an adjoining room I can get in? We've been out here? Have we? Yeah, we walked by here before. Like, I'm just thinking what's gonna actually open the door to let me get in here and get this page. I mean, I can try the door and it's locked, but it does that for every door. There's no way in through the window. I can't shoot anything. Whatever. Let's go exploring a bit more before we go to ammo and get the battery charged. Let's go to the diner. / just go out into the darkness of the night. And look for random manuscript pages. So does that lady run the motel? I guess she must. I see something shining. Ammo and flares. Okay, random ammo. That's a page. Too
The
many
strands of webbing
legs. That
glistened
sounds
in the
great.
beam of my flashlight. Fine.
Oh
almost
god, are there
ethereal.
spider
They were
enemies?
fresh and right in my path. I held my breath and waited, ears straining. Nothing. I moved on, concentrating on the task at hand. Just get what I was looking for, then leave. That's all I keep telling myself. For a moment, I actually thought it might be as simple as that. Then, I heard
Great,
too
spider
many legs
enemies. My
skittering
favorite
across
part of
the
any
ground.
game. Because I love spiders. Sarcasm. Oh, what's that? More flares. Oh shit, they cap your flares at 5 now? I guess it might be broken if you could carry more. Based on how the new mechanics feel. That was an odd sound. I was gonna say, is that the sound of enemies spawning? You know what I've noticed? There's nobody throwing things at me. That takes more bullets, obviously. Should probably just not care and use more bullets. But yeah, there's nothing, none of these, I mean, I'm sure they probably add it later, but none of those assholes are throwing shit at me. Of course, this is locked too. Okay, so shit must open up then. Enemies seem to spawn just haphazardly and randomly. Is that a police car? Like, I'm not gonna run down that road. Police car. Huh. Could be a page along this. No. I'm not gonna chase that whole road. There could be something here. Yeah, there's definitely something here. I saw the marker. Where are you? Manuscript page. There we go. Spawning enemies again, it sounds like.
Is a twisted copy of me. Powerful and dangerous. But I know I can fight him. I don't think anybody else can. They don't understand what he is, what he represents, or that all the horrible things he does here are almost insignificant compared to what he will unleash on Earth given the chance.
So...
But I've survived the dark
We're not
place.
on Earth?
And
We're
it
in
has
the dark
taught me
place?
things. How to cope. How to stay sane when the world goes crazy. He's 2 steps ahead of me, but I can find him. And I believe I can stop him.
Where are we then if we're not on Earth? Also, fuck you, where are you spawning enemies? Oh, that was awkward. Should I bother killing you? Probably. Damn, recoil launches your gun up fast. Oh wait, and check out this building. Did I? No, I did. That's where I got the pump action shotty, which I swiftly discarded so soon after. So do the streetlights come back on, or is that one out for good? Anyway, let's go get some more ammo. We'll talk about getting the battery charged, and like I'm guessing it's like one I missed, but I'm sure we'll find all of them. Wait, what was that? What was that? Ah, so there's 3 different places: the rest stop, the observatory, and the theater. And everything's gonna be split between those 3 locations, I assume, and they're all gonna act as
I
hubs.
need this battery charged.
No problem.
She gonna be in a shadow at
Here
some
you go.
point?
Thanks.
That was weird.
Listen,
More
I don't
dialogue.
know what's gonna happen exactly when I do this. My memory's a little hazy.
The satellite's gonna
even
come
know
down
what
and
that
fucking crash
means.
into the oil
All
thing.
I'm saying is you don't want to come anywhere near the oil field, all right? This thing could get out of hand.
Wouldn't the shit?
In the middle of highly flammable materials. Great.
do my
Wouldn't
best
yeah,
to
like
contain it.
wouldn't the satellite crashing into it just
Please don't turn out to be some
kind of
crazy
blow the
terrorist guy,
crap out of
okay?
everything?
Okay, I'm gonna go now. Wish me luck.
Wait a sec, I want to ask you about something first. What did you mean with that my memory's a little hazy thing?
I had a pretty rough time coming here. It was like being caught in a tsunami. I blacked out for a while. It's hard to explain. There's a barrier of sorts that I
Okay,
had to
so
break
we
through.
were
I
in
was
the
lucky
dark
to make
place
it
and
here
now
with
we're
my
on
wits
Earth,
as
I
intact
think.
as they are.
So you might have brain damage, you're about to do great things with a magic piece of paper, and you came here from another dimension?
Yeah,
No, I'm
basically.
from New York. I was just visiting another dimension.
Oh, yeah, okay. My bad.
Oh, only 2 this time. Alright. Let's go to the oil field to rewrite reality, as the game has told us. What does that marker mean? That's ammo box, I guess? Yeah, okay. Well, I already did, but whatever. So how do I... That's the only manuscript. Like, I know there's one there, I just don't know how to get it. Alright, well, we got flares for days. We got a carbine rifle. We got a flare gun with 1 shot. We're pretty good. Ooh, there's a bunch of stuff flashing up there. Did I not check it out, or was I already just full on ammo? Yes. Is there still the tapping X thing in this game? That is sweet. Oh fuck. Get fucked. This is actually kind of more fun, combat-wise. It's definitely more fast-paced. Is there anything... I wish the manuscript, like, notifiers or, like, you're close to things, reminders would pop up every so often while you're in the area of one. It seems like it just does it, like, the one time, and then it leaves you alone. Which I guess is technically less annoying, but it's less helpful too. Alright, what helps me? Okay, the pistol ammo just turns into submachine gun ammo. Oh! These are the guys that split into different pieces. You gonna keep splitting? So there's no real need to split them down all the way. I guess. I used a lot of my ammo. That was
to make some serious changes.
cool. I like rolled over the barrel. I'm assuming I can't take this, right? Yeah. I wonder when I should actually switch. Oh, do we have like a puzzle now? The oil was in place, the oil was fine, the battery was attached, the lights were blinking. Okay. I mean, I don't... There's CD. I don't know how to place the wheel yet, because this seems to be in the way. But let's get the lights blinking first. Which should get the shadows off. Oh no, the wheel goes here. Okay. That's weird, like that button prompt looks different. Like it looks different than or no, sorry, it doesn't look different. It's sorry, it looks the same as in normal Alan Wake, but since the rest of the game looks different, it comes off as being weird. Yeah, so we're calling down a satellite to crash into this thing. Which makes like no sense. Even then, the satellite kind of missed the oil rig. Like, I would have expected shit to explode. Yeah, I was gonna say, we gotta get the hell out of here. Shit's going crazy. Probably have to go this way so we don't run into the fire. You must be able to re-explore this area, though. Like, there's no way they just block off shit. Oh. Cool. Knocked out the lights at the motel. I'm sure she'll be happy about this.